we can talk about the rise of online fraud. Brent, do you want to walk through this slide? Do you want me to just do the first part?
Yeah, go. I think you should jump right in. I think that it is pretty, I think we've seen a lot of what can happen both online and at terminals, with Target and Home Depot and things like that. So it's not just the small merchant that gets, let's call it, hacked. There's all kinds of different ways that people are trying to get at our information. So why don't you dive right in and
Absolutely. So yeah, there's no question about it. It's incredible. If you're a small business, a mom and pop, and you're trying to take credit cards, there's no question that you're vulnerable, and that's why these PCI, the DSS standards were put in place, and there is this whole concept of PCI, and companies like ours basically try to ensure payment security. But yes, like you mentioned, even larger retailers, large companies have been definitely hit. Hotel chains, Home Depot, Target, just to name a few. So e-commerce security is incredibly important today. Online fraud and data breaches have been on the rise for several years. So since 2014, security breaches have grown by 67%. And between 2018 and 2019, so online fraud grew by, wait for it, actually you don't have to because it's on the slide. If you're reading right English, you can see it there. It grew by 73% between 2018 and 2019. So that's really insane. I mean, just thinking about a growth level. I mean, it's just unfathomable to think about a whopping 73%. So in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, and we see these numbers, we see these metrics from the processing trends, et cetera. But the trends have obviously shifted to online tremendously, and the risk of fraud is getting even greater. More and more people are purchasing things online. In fact, e-commerce orders have grown by, wait for it, or you don't have to because we have the slide over there, 110% since last year. And due to this increase in online ordering, it's expected to increase by 10 to 15% this year, which, just to put in perspective, may not sound like a crazy number, but the economy grows in a normal time, not in recession type periods, but economy grows by, let's say 2-3%, right? Maybe in a really amazing economy, maybe 4, but 10 to 15% is just an absolute incredible number. There were earlier forecasts that 2020 would be better than 2019 in terms of online fraud, but obviously things have sped up, and e-commerce is definitely more prevalent, and that translates into more online fraud.